Good morning and welcome to a special episode of the Overseas Leafs Report. It's Brunei's 35th National Day, so I'll bring you highlights of the celebration along with this week's Leafs games recaps. So my day started off with a bit of a bouncy boat trip heading into the town. Roads are closed, so it's best to take this method to avoid any traffic or get stuck. A few minutes later, we make our arrival in Bandar. We've all got specially made shirts for the occasion. I decided to wear the Leafs colors underneath. Hopefully keep me comfortable and avoid sweating through the gray one. Bit of a light drizzle at the moment, which is a bit more of a concern. Let's see how that develops. Crowds are already gathering in what we call the downtown core. Setting up for the parade. The cadets are getting us started with their very organized march. And then it's our turn to get involved. Here's what it looks like from the sideline. And then ultimately, as we're making our pass through the main stadium.
Dan satu-satunya sekolah menengah di daerah lain yang mempunyai asrama.
So that wraps up the coverage of Brunei's National Day. Didn't find any Leafs fans or hockey fans for that matter. So we'll hop back on the boat, catch up on the latest Leafs games. So as I said, it was difficult to find any hockey or Leafs fans downtown this morning. So I brought Kathy back. If you remember, she was part of episode 1 doing the player introductions. So I think he'll be perfect for today's assignment. So let's set the scene a little bit. Leafs are in Colorado against the Colorado Avalanche. Who do you think won that game?
Leafs.
Of course! Yes! That was the game where the power play came to life. 3 goals in the second period. And the Leafs won that one 5-2 overall. Colorado is just taking a complete nosedive in the standings, and they're out of the playoffs at the moment. From Colorado, Leafs went to Las Vegas.
Oh, yeah.
So if you remember, the Overdrive guys were doing a whole segment in Vegas for Valentine's Day.
Yeah.
Who do you think won that game between Las Vegas and the Maple Leafs?
The husbands who convinced their wives to go to a hockey game on Valentine's Day. No, okay, the Leafs.
The Leafs won that game again, yes. It's probably their best game of the road trip. They won 6-3. The third period was the big difference there. Austin Matthews recorded his 100th goal as a Maple Leaf, and the Leafs exploded with 3 goals in the third for a good win.
Yay.
So they probably should have stayed in Vegas to party and celebrate, right?
Why didn't they?
Well, no.
Like Matthews got 100.
Yeah.
Why?
Well, they were.
Some bottles.
Yeah, they were going to Arizona instead, which is where Austin Matthews is from.
Oh.
So they probably had dinner at his parents' house or something. Well, who knows? All right, the Leafs have won 2 in a row. It's Colorado and Vegas.
who won the game between Arizona and Toronto?
Do I go 3 for 3 and say Leafs again?
No.
No.
No, the Leafs didn't win that one. No. There was just no creativity left, and they lost that game 2-0. Leafs made their way to St. Louis. They had won 10 games in a row at that point when facing the Leafs.
Was it the Blues in overtime?
The Blues won in overtime, correct. Yeah. And that might have been the game you did watch with me. The Leafs fell behind 2-0. Came alive in the third period, I thought. Crawled back, scored 2 goals to force overtime.
Yeah.
But in overtime, basically the first chance that the Blues got with Ryan O'Reilly getting a perfect shot under the bar.
Really quickly too, right?
Sealed the deal, yeah. So the Leafs came back home after this trip and they had a game versus the defending Stanley Cup champions, Washington Capitals. Kadri wasn't playing because of a concussion he suffered on the trip. So you had Nylander playing center. First game back from a road trip tends to be a little bit ugly.
Yeah.
The Leafs lost that one. It's the first time all season that they've recorded 3 consecutive losses in a row. A situation where they fell behind 2-0 again before Austin Matthews and Andreas Johnsson combined off a face-off for a quick goal. And then Tavares scored with like 32 seconds left. That was too late. The goal that really killed all the Leafs' chances was the shorthanded marker by Wilson earlier. Look forward to some more games at home in the future.
Break that losing streak. Go Leafs, go.
Thanks for watching, especially if you're a repeat viewer. Feel free to subscribe and like the channel. The Twitter account hasn't changed, @OverseasLeafs. Go check that out for any updates during and after all Maple Leafs games.